Greg, I should our characters can be friends.
I'm just gonna
got sold into slavery.
I'm just gonna chill
I got sold.
at a table.
You want to buy something?
Yeah, I'm like, bartender!
Okay, so the bartender, there's like a door of on one of the things, and it kind of like lifts up like that, and he lifts it up, and it's a halfling on stilts, and he comes out with 2 trays, and he's like coming, and he comes down, and he like throws down 2 menus in front of you for some reason, because he was going like that, and he's like, have whatever you like on the menu. We've got a full selection of any drink you could possibly want, and he kind of like stumbles back into the behind the bar, and he kind of like stables himself, and he continues doing whatever he's doing. So on the menu,
Yeah.
I've actually got a menu for everything.
Wow.
He's had a lot of time in class.
Yeah,
He did this during his exams.
pretty much.
Really?
Is that a G-pad? No, it's for Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah.
I'm a DM.
Okay, the Desert Rat Tavern. There is the typical ale, which is 4 copper. There is the Dwarven Ale, which is 6 copper. There is Pale Ale, which is 10 copper.
Silver?
Yeah, it's 1 silver. Pale Ale is kind of like, it's like a cold version of ale. And they just call it Pale Ale, because it's like ice cold.
Fine to say.
Cold. And everything else is pretty much room temperature. But,
So, like,
Which here is hot.
Yeah.
100 degrees.
But Pale Ale is quite cool, which is nice. And that's why it's so expensive, because it's expensive to cool. And then there is Sprig's Port Rum. And then finally there's
Schnapps.
Elven Fine Wine.
There's schnapps.
There's a schnapps.
Come on, subtle advertising.
You said you wanted a rum?
Or what, rum and coke?
Then go for the Sprig's Port Rum.
They don't have Coke at this stage.
Yeah, Coke doesn't exist. I don't think anything's carbonated anyways. Carbonation
They
is
put it in
Carbonation is actually just a gnome who sits there with like a blowpipe, and as he does, he goes,
Yeah. Actually, if you ask for it with bubbles, like the gnome just pulls it out with a straw.
That's why there's 2 menus. In case he wants to sit down.
I'll get a Hail Ale and a rum.
Sprig's Port Rum.
Yeah.
Okay.
How much is that?
So that's 12 copper for Sprig's Port Rum.
Where did you come up with the name? Sprig's Port Rum.
it's from Sprigsport.
Come on, Sprigport.
Sprigport.
Shantytown. Everyone knows it.
No?
To the
You
south?
Yeah.
North?
It's actually to the...
To the south north.
It's to the east. It's in the
It's
east.
in the south.
It's
To the
actually...
south north.
It's in the east.
Ah, yeah.
So,
North, east, west, south north,
east, west, south, north.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
southeast.
Anyways. So you... And Pale Ale is 10 copper.
And also northeast.
Keep.
You know, southeast of west, you know.
So I'm standing on it.
Alright, so he comes back, you know, with the 2 trays, and he like sets down the 2 trays and takes your... Cool. It's actually kind of like doing that heat, the
Condensation?
condensation thing, and he sets it down, and then he takes the rum, Sprigsport rum, sets it down next to you. It's actually a smaller glass. And he says, enjoy! And he comes back, and he goes back over there. And then he goes to the bar, and he says to the girl there, would you have anything else?
I just had
Holy crap, that was you!
Dun dun dun!
Anyways.
So I just had a water, right?
There's no water.
What? You said they had water, that's the only reason I was in there.
You said that they might have water. It's a tavern. They have all
I
sorts of other
asked you
things.
if they had it. I figured since I've been around for a couple of days, I'd at least know which place sells water.
You know that most
Except they don't have water, then
you
I'm
know that
not
most
in there.
places don't have water. You've only been here for like a day and a half.
Okay, well then I had...
So he says to you,
There's a point.
Water!
To no water.
We haven't had much water around here.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, I had a guy come by saying that there might have been something on the up the water stream, but
I feel like I'm having deja vu.
Oh, the water spout.
hey, you know what? The lack of water's actually been affecting my business quite a bit. And he kind of like looks around, and there's only one other dude, and he's just drinking like rum and fucking cola, and he's just kind of sitting there like this. As a matter of fact, you and that other dude over there have been the only kind of customers I've had in a long time.
And then you
Usually water was one of my most, selling things on the menu around here. I used to
what?
sell it.
From my guy. That's out of the bar. Because he heard you mention him.
Yeah, And he's kind of talking to the both of you. He's like, you know what? You guys would be doing me a real solid if you go upstream and check out what's going on up there. And he says, if you do this for me, I'll make sure to cross your hand with something nice. And he kind of goes like that.
It's a knife. It's gonna stab you in the back. Don't do it.
I'm like,
Keep the water for yourselves. Open up a water business.
my guy's just like, let's go on an adventure. So my guy's like, adventure.
So
then
you
runs
come up
into
and you
the
put your
door.
arm around her and you're like, adventure!
Then he turns away, and he runs head first into the door, because it opens inward.
Yeah.
Right? It goes, and he's on the ground just spinning circles and going, adventure.
Then as you hit the door, it kind of creaks back open, and standing there is a brutally looking pasty white fellow with no hair on any part of his body.
He's not pasty white. He's just white.
He looks pasty white
He's
though.
painted white. He's not pasty white.
Pure white skin,
White.
Which is pasty drugs.
but it's pasty because it's sweaty.
Can't escape the fate.
Anyways, so he's standing there.
It's me, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You were just arguing with him the color of
You've
this fellow.
been hearing this sort of conversation kind of through the door.
Yeah.
And now the door kind of swings open slightly, and you see there's a dark-skinned man lying on the ground, and he's kind of vibrating with energy. And then you see there
I guess I
is
love Drew.
a sort of enclosed to herself, but at the same time curious
Yes.
person sitting at the bar, woman. She's
I'm
got
wearing like a ninja.
yeah, she's very cloaked and
Snake
stuff.
eyes.
You can only see
You
her
can
eyes.
see my eyes and they're red.
And then
there's like weird bulges on my head, but you're not sure.
and we see a handsome-looking halfling on stilts. You burp like that?
No. When I see the vibrating guy, I get cautious and I crouch
Okay.
like a stalking lion.
Okay.
And I
My God.
circle
My guy looks up at him.
Cautiously.
watching him.
My guy looks at me, he's like, are you retarded? And he's like, why are you crouching in the middle of a bar?
Like stalking lion.
Yes.
And he circles around him.
My guy's just like, watching your guy shake.
Do you
My
snarl?
guy's shaking his head.
No.
Thank God. My guy'd be like, you're something else.
Then he slowly backs away, never like turning his back directly to anyone. Kind of just backs up,
Man, this guy's a real.
sidles over to the bar,
He kind of goes in.
sidles over to the bar.
My guy yells from
Goes
across
in.
the bar. Man, this guy's a real big pussy.
He finds like the thing that lifts up. He lifts it up. He walks like behind the bar. And then he still looking at everyone. He starts kind of like feeling around under the bar, trying to find like water.
And he grabs a bottle of Springsport rum.
He goes, okay, this looks good. And like takes it.
And
Back
then
on.
when you do that, the halfling laughs. And he's like, ha! Can't handle your rum. And he grabs it kind of out of your hand.
Wait, when he goes to grab it, can I like roll a reflex check to punch him?
Yes.
My guy gets up and he's like, man, this guy's a really big pussy.
Dang
It sucks. I see the
Plus
20
two, so that's a
from
10.
here.
You manage to. He kind of like stumbles on his stilts a bit as you do that, and he goes, and he doesn't even notice that you did that because he kind of went like that.
Yeah.
And he grabs the bottle and he puts it underneath, and he kind of like pats you on the back and smiles.
He just frowns. Goes,
Hey, you look like a tough guy. You want to know if you maybe accompany these fellows here?
Yeah.
As you're doing that, his hair kind of goes. And he kind of his hair typically sticks up, but you're like, yeah.
kind of
Well,
looks
like-
down at the stilts, then looks in the face and goes, water.
Yeah. They get water. You go.
I go.
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, what?
I open up the thing, I go up behind the bar, and I stop, and then I kind of just stare at them.
My guy looks at your guy, he's like, why are you still crouching? You're retarded.
He forgot. He pushed in the thumbstick and left it there and forgot. Why is everyone taller than me? Oh fuck.
Yeah, Skyrim right there.
Why does he keep asking me to pickpocket whenever I try to talk?
So I'm gonna crouch too and walk over to Greg and pickpocket him by accident.
By accident. What is this, Assassin's Creed 2?
No,
You're gonna jump into
Skyrim.
a veil.
Ching, ching, ching.
No, no.
Hey, what was that?
I'm just like looking at Greg, I'm just standing there. I'm like,
His name's
Bronson.
Bronson.
I'm looking at some white pasty dude, and I'm just like, "Do you want to go on an adventure?"
I look at him and I go, adventure.
Great journey to find water.
Adventure. Water.
He clicks. No, I mean, not, you guys don't click, but it clicks in your head.
And I go, oh, water.
Water.
It's like two idiots.
Are you just standing watching?
My guy's intelligence is
Okay.
My guy's intelligence is higher than yours.
What, your guys is this?
It's 13.
My guy's
Mine's
12.
15, so.
My guy looks over at her and is like, "Hey, sweet cheeks, adventure? Not in the bedroom. Water? You want
I'm
water?
not very impressed with you.
Let's go on an
Come on,
adventure."
sweet cheeks.
My guy's
When he
very
turns his
charismatic.
back, I want to slug him with non-lethal damage.
Okay.
Can I do a reflex?
Yeah, what's your reflex? It's against his reflex, so.
2.
My strength is +2.
Where's the pencil?
14. 16.
You gotta roll 2.
Give me 1 second. Where's my pencil? I gotta figure out. What's your ability modifier? Reflex does dexterity, so it's not 2. Where's my dice? Where's my d20?
I'm excited to be in the tea shop.
Looks
Yeah.
exciting.
I know.
T-shirt's fun.
It's in. Alright, maybe.
Oh, shouldn't I have that added too?
Oh, is that the old lady?
16. I'm gonna have a 20.
They're shit.
Mm-hmm.
In our 20.
Shouldn't I have like this?
It's 20.
Like the ability?
Yeah, I got 20.
Because I didn't.
Where?
Okay.
So I'm gonna do that.
16 plus 4.
Okay. Jack's got a 20 reflex. And I rolled a 16 on my strength.
Jackson wins because it's a
You
20.
got a 20 reflex,
Yeah, you didn't roll natural.
Not
20.
natural.
Not natural.
but you rolled a
16
yeah. So
for my punch.
he kind of does this sort of. Everyone's just really lucky around you when you try to punch them, and they kind of just he kind of moves forward to go like have a chat with her, and you kind of go.
You're not having a good time.
Can I grapple him?
Adventure.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, I'm gonna grapple Jack.
I'm gonna just
My grapple modifier is
reflex him.
+3. I can't reflex out of a grapple.
That's
You don't
okay,
see me
I'm gonna-
coming.
I'm gonna dodge it. What?
Flat-footed.
You just really don't want to be hugged.
13, 16.
I'm flat-footed. What is flat-footed again?
Minus your dex.
What? Your armor class minus your
So
dex?
it's 10,
Yeah.
right? Because you don't have any. Or what's your armor?
16. It would be
So it'd be 13.
14.
14, okay. But also, it's not just flat-footed, because I'm grappling you. I'm not trying to do damage. So your armor doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So you do it, right?
I grapple him.
And he holds you in his arms. His big. Well, not too
I
big,
pin
but
him down on the ground,
his lean arms.
and I pin his face into the floor.
And he pins your face into the floor.
And I pin his face on the floor
And
and
you
go,
get a bit of dirt and of the sand in your eye and your mouth a bit.
and then I go, adventure!
And I'm like, man, you really like it rough, don't you? I'm not really into this. Let's just go. Let's go outside. Let's. Where does the water come from? As I'm saying this like super like as I'm pushed up into the.
Where did the water come from?
Yeah, bartender guy.
Oh, just go
Hey, as a part of this...
go
world's
southwest from the town, out of the town, and you should see there's a river, because the river runs kind of right by us. So if you just follow the stream southwest up it, you should make your way to whatever's blocking. Yeah.
So my guy's like, pasty boy. Let's go southwest.
Adventure!
Can you get off me?
Adventure!
I don't like your rough anymore.
Adventure! And then I punch him in the back of the head.
Okay, I'm gonna de-grapple. I'm gonna try to ungrapple.
Okay, I got a 16 plus my strength is an 18.
There's a lot of rotating going on around here.
4.
Okay, you managed to punch him in the back of the head.
Do I knock him out?
No, you don't, but he's dazed slightly.
Okay, I stand up and I go, adventure!
And you
My guy gets something, he's very stunned.
you guys should get going.
Yeah, and I'm like, let's go, asshole. And you guys just going, adventure it behind him.
No, you say, adventure! And then he follows you.
You want to pay for your drink and go?
Well, I'm not sure what I got.
You just wait. Did you buy a drink at all then? If you didn't want to
I
get
just
water.
asked about water.
Okay.
I don't drink because I don't want to have a headache.
Jackson, did you pay for your drink?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I
Yeah.
follow them.
So you guys make your way out of the tavern and you start walking, looking at signs and stuff around. You assume is towards the north, the south, whatever I said. No, the northwest.
You said southwest.
You said southwest.
It's northwest.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry.
Just out of
No,
curiosity, why did they
we're
build
going
a
the
town
wrong
right on the
direction.
river?
Right on it.
Yeah.
It is kind of right on it, pretty much.
Okay.
It's
Pretty
always blocking.
Like I'm
I'm
just
just gonna
saying,
follow the river.
it's just from the tavern. The tavern.
Oh, you moved southwest from the tavern. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were saying like go out the town and move southwest.
No.
Because people were like, "There's a river. Let's build it a little northeast
No.
from the river."
It's there. It's just.
Yeah. Okay.
As you guys walk, you pass a tea shop called the Scarab Teapot.
Yeah.
And you see a giant-ish man.
I stop and I look at him and I go, "Adventure."
He's standing up front of it though.
Yeah, and I'm like,
I look at the big guy and I go, "Adventure."
go give him a hug. Go give him a
I
hug.
look at
He
him.
kind of stands out amongst.
Would you do that to a stranger?
I would, go give him a hug. He
He
wants
sta-
one adventure.
He
Go give
stands
him a hug.
out.
Adventure.
He is water.
Okay, I start pushing Jackson towards the giant.
The thing
half
of
giant.
The
No,
thing about
no.
him,
Hey,
No.
shut up! Let them talk.
he kind of like stands out amongst the other crowd. That's why you notice him.
Because he's tall.
Because he's taller and there's not really any other tall-ish people like him around. And you guys,
Go ask if he has water.
and he just came out of the tea shop. And maybe,
Wait,
maybe as you guys are walking, you're thinking, hey, tea shop, maybe we can get water there.
wait. I just got out of the tea shop.
Yeah. So
Wait, how are
Are
they
they
making
gonna
tea
go
if they don't
through
have
that?
water?
What kind of tea did I get?
didn't you get?
Earl Grey.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Earl Grey.
No, you went to get green tea.
They only have one tea there.
Oh,
Cactus.
It's like actually they have two teas.
oh, okay.
No,
They
wait.
send cactus and then
They have
water
three
and
teas.
cactus.
One of the teas is a dark blackish tea with chunks in it.
Okay.
It's called
Carrot tea.
Scarab tea. No, it's called chunky tea.
Chunky tea.
Chunky tea. And then they got
It's all one
they
word.
got spiked green tea. It's not that it's spiked with something.
Cactus.
It just has shards of spikes in it. So you need to have a rough. Usually, you know what? The lizards that come there like it a lot.
Okay.
'Cause, yeah. And then the final one is
Earl Grey.
no, it's like a tea that it's like
Carl.
it's made of like dead roots from like the plants. Like you know those like always ferns and shit in the
Yeah.
desert. It's made from those. It doesn't really have it's kind of just like generic brand tea.
No name tea.
Anyone can make it pretty much. It's not the special kind. And so that one's 1 copper. The green one is 5 copper. And
Chunky dunk.
the chunky dunk is 8 copper.
Can I get to go, like in a traveling mug?
He says, sure.
Okay, I'll get the little third one.
Chunky dunk.
You want the cactus one?
No,
The cheap one.
the cheap one.
So the 1 copper? Okay, so he goes in the
Bag
back.
gallon of tea.
Actually, the dude that runs the place is a,
Lamb.
he looks kind of like a tiger.
Ooh.
He's like he's got like black with like kind of purpley, you know, like stripes type thing.
Yeah.
Not stripes, but circly. What kind of tiger?
Polka
Travel.
No, it's not like a
Leopard.
leopard. He looks like a leopard.
Ah,
That's the type of cat he looks like. And he goes in the back and he's like,
Is
"Here."
he like a Rakshasa?
That's what he is.
So the hands are backwards?
What?
Yeah. So he comes back out with
He's so inconvenient.
he comes back out with
That's perfect for serving. Because his hands normally sit palm up.
Oh.
his hands are like that.
So when you walk around like this, your hands are like that.
Huh.
This is the way they work.
Cool.
Yep. So he comes back out with like a.
Ideal slaves.
It's not. He comes back out with like.
A gallon.
A liter?
Do you want a liter?
Get a
That's
gallon.
more expensive.
Okay, I'll have a liter.
Okay,
A
it's
liter.
A liter of cola.
a liter of that is 5 copper.
Okay.
And he comes out, and it's in like a
How many
looks like a
gold
typical
is in-
carrying thing for drinks.
It's like 100 coppers, I think.
Flask.
Sure, a flask.
Gallon.
Like, or just like a skin, like a water skin or a wine skin
It's
type
like
thing.
10 silvers per gold and it's 10 coppers per silver.
I think I want to get him like.
Thank God that's.
Cause he comes out with a large jug, and it has like a cork on it.
Oh, like a mason jug.
It's like a gourd looking type thing.
How many gold pieces are in that?
There are
10 silver.
There's
10 silver and a gold, 10 copper and a silver.
Okay, so there's 100.
Copper and a gold, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
so then I have
Coppers are pennies.
So, he hands it to you, and he says, take this with you.
Do I hold it in one hand?
Yeah, it's one-handed to you, but for him he had to hold it with two hands.
Perfect.
Take this with you, and enjoy. Okay?
Okay.
And he pats you on the lower part of your arm, like your elbow-ish.
I smack him away.
Pats you on your shoulder.
He pats me on the shoulder.
Yeah.
What?
But it goes like, it kind of just
Good,
looks
but
like,
has his hands are backwards, you know.
What you want?
Pats you on the shoulder.
he just pats you like,
Yeah, I know. And I say, what you want?
and he says, oh,
Pats you on the shoulder.
it's nothing. I just,
Do you think that you can just touch me whenever you want?
we're close.
You think just because I bought some tea from you, you can just touch me? You think just because I come from a slave background, you can just touch me whenever you want?
Sir,
Make tea with water, right? Are they not having a water problem?
no,
The tea place?
that was the
think they-
last bit of water that we had.
They're a
I
lot
think they
more
just piss
rich.
in a jug and that's what they hand out as tea.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah, he says,
So I patted you on the shoulder.
you now have cat hair on your arm. It does nothing, unless someone's allergic to it.
Myself.
Okay, so he kind of, he says, he rushes you out of his shop. And,
You pushed me out of your shop just because I'm a half giant. And then I'll stand.
and then the door shuts in front of you, and then you see there's a bright white dude pushing a shorter, darker skinned dude towards you. And then there's a woman in full kind of garb, kind of prodding behind them.
I push Nazim into Ram
Okay.
Hey, bud.
and go adventure.
You guys would probably be wondering if there is any water in there. And he said to John that, oh, that was the last of our water that we used in that tea.
hold it into a giant jug.
It's like a gourd.
I stop and then I look at the jug and I point and I go, water?
I look at the gourd and I'm like, giant gourd. Giant gourd.
Okay, I point to a little white dude. Thirsty?
And I kind of nod.
I'll
Just
do
give it. I said, go.
Sit.
It smells like ass.
Yeah, no.
And it's really...
You're
I just
from a
had that.
tribal. I'm pretty sure you don't care about the
And
smell.
it's heated. And it's heated. Yeah, it's freaking me out that it's heated.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Because it's
Piss
also...
in a
Because
jug.
it's tea.
I hand it back.
I'll sit
And then
there.
I stop and I look at you and I go, adventure.
What?
Yeah,
Adventure.
he's on to 2 words now. I just met him and I've taught him at least 1 word.
Adventure.
And who are you?
I'm Nazim.
You know what? I don't
I'll
care.
go
I
on
don't
anything.
care.
Wanna go on an adventure?
No.
No?
No.
No, because
You guys should be inquisiting him about the shop, if there's water there.
is there water in the shop? Anyone?
None left.
He has it all.
And it's
Also-
turned into really disgusting.
Also,
Also, you guys have to make a journey through the desert up the stream a bit.
I'll drink ours.
So...
You wanna come with us?
where?
We are going on a...
Water.
What's that next word?
Water.
What's the other word you can say?
Water.
No, the other one.
Water. And I point and go, water.
What
And I point back at the tavern, water.
What are we doing?
Water.
Where are we going?
Water.
What?
Okay, I'm just gonna walk away with and just say, I don't have fucking time for
Can I
this.
stop him?
Yes.
Like, I just kind of grab his arm and I say, we're going to see what's blocking the water upstream.
We're still
And
going
you
on.
remember hearing from the, you remember hearing from the fried scorpion
Yeah.
claw guy. You remember hearing from what's his name? Lamb that they're all low on water in the town.
No.
We could use
What
the
is it
liquid
called when we're going
water.
somewhere?
Water.
No, damn it.
What's in it
Down here.
for me?
You
Water.
guys said that he'd pay us.
Yeah, you get
Or give
paid.
us some sort of compensation.
Get some tail. We could open a shop maybe. Start a newspaper.
No. I just walk away.
I should have keep
Okay.
Okay, well.
I watch him walk away and I go, big. And then I follow him.
So
I
you,
follow Greg because I'm just like, man, those guys are retarded. I gotta take care of them.
as you're walking,
And I continue going to wherever the water is. Because I
it's
don't care
getting-
about them.
it's getting kind of crowded.
I start sticking close to the big guy and hyperventilating again.
Hey,
There are a lot of
hey,
people.
little guy, you okay?
There are a lot of people walking by. You, could you give me
I'm 5'6".
a spot?
Craig.
3. 22.
22?
Yeah.
Okay. You notice that there is a small creature in a cloaked type wear, and he has his hand in your pocket. And
Do I see him?
no, can you roll?
Yep. No.
Yeah, you don't see it.
1.
Can I reflex check?
Everyone else can roll if they want to.
I'm not there though.
No?
I didn't follow them.
Okay.
What's going on?
Did you
I'm
follow?
following him. I'm just following him because I'm like, this guy can tell.
So you just stayed at the tea hut?
No, I went to wherever the water is. Because he went somewhere else, didn't he?
Yeah, but then they like kind of went with him. They followed him.
But I don't need them. I'm just going where the water is.
So you're gonna go to the river?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's where I'm going.
You're starting to make your way to that.
Yeah.
So what'd you roll, Jackson?
A
Send it.
16.
Okay, you notice it too. There's like a kobold. He's got his hand in your
Can I
pocket.
reflex check?
Yeah.
Can I throw my net at him?
Reflex to try and
Grab his throat and pick him up.
yeah. So yeah, you roll a reflex and then you're gonna roll a grapple.
Can I throw my net at him?
It's too crowded.
And it's right beside me, and
You throw it on him. Yeah, probably impose some thing.
18 for my reflex. Plus 19 for my reflex.
Okay.
And now grapple.
So that was 18 and then a 19.
No, I got a 19 for my reflex.
Okay.
And now for my grapple.
Okay.
8 plus 7. 15.
You managed to reflex to try and get him, and you only managed to grab onto like his hood, and you kind of rip his hood a bit. But you can't pick up. You didn't grab him by the throat, but you grabbed his hood.
And do I have him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
he's trying to scurry away, and he's got like a bit of your gold.
I go for a trick.
Okay.
You're holding him.
Yeah, but he's also, I have long arms, so then I'm gonna pull him, then sweep his foot.
You could just grapple.
Yeah. You can
Hold on, I'm just gonna
Because you're
fucking
holding
grapple.
I'm just saying you could. You
Okay.
should.
I will grapple.
Can we just go on an adventure already?